Capcom addresses player complaints that Onimusha demo felt too easy after surpassing 1 million downloads. A recent free demo for Onimusha Way of the Sword has quickly gained traction, surpassing 1 million downloads across consoles and Steam since its release. The demo offers players an early look at the upcoming action title, introducing the basics of combat and showcasing protagonist Miyamoto Musashi's abilities in the return of Capcom's long-dormant samurai franchise. However, not all feedback has been positive. Many players have taken to social media and Steam reviews to argue that the demo feels overly easy, raising concerns that the full game may follow the same trend. In response, Capcom has addressed the criticism, reassuring fans that the final release will offer a more demanding experience. We've heard the feedback that the demo felt too easy for some people, said Unimusha Way of the Sword producer Akihiro Kadawaki in a video message to fans. First, the demo is just a slice of the early part of the story. Also, we really wanted you to enjoy a variety of Musashi's actions, so we intentionally equipped them with some late game skills. Because of that, some players might have felt a lack of a challenge. Rest assured, in the final game, the bosses and the regular Genma will put up a tougher fight. Despite that explanation, discussion among players has continued, with some arguing that the issue isn't just player power, but enemy behavior and aggression. In the demo, opponents are relatively passive, allowing Musashi to dispatch them quickly with basic attacks and minimal resistance. Some reactions on Steam have been particularly blunt, with one user writing, "Don't cater to the filthy casuals, Capcom. You can do it. Be brave. Give us a harder game even from the start. It feels like a kid's game at this point." Still, not all feedback has been negative. Others believe the accessible difficulty may be intentional, helping new players ease into a series they may not have experienced before. One Reddit user noted, "Right now, I would personally prefer a little more challenge, but I think they're doing a good job of striking a balance where you can't just blindly spam your way through every encounter." Another commenter added that they are waiting to see how the difficulty shakes out, suggesting the demo may not be representative of the final balance. Whether the full experience strikes a sharper edge remains to be seen, but the strong early interest suggests the revival of Unimusha has already succeeded in drawing attention. Onimusha Way of the Sword is scheduled to release on September 25th. Yeah, there's always I played an Onimusha game maybe once or twice, so I'm really not too experienced with the Onimusha franchise. But there's always been a curve to Onimusha, hasn't there? Or maybe that just started. Maybe the earlier games were, and the later games. Maybe there was no curve to the early games, and that started with the later games. Um, but yeah, even I know Unimusha is not as straightforward. Um, the fighting is not as straightforward as most people would um, e- expect. Let me rephrase that because then I'm going to be pissing off the Unimusha fan base. Unimusha is not exactly straightforward fighting. There is a curve. That's um, like I said, I'm only played a Unimusha game once or twice. All I remember is it was for PS2, so I don't remember which one it was. Um, but yeah, I mean, you would think, especially with the way games are today, they're always trying to cater to new people, new players. Hold your hand, help you, basically help the player make as much as possible. So we just got to see when this game comes out in September if the difficulty is still going to be there or if this is going to be one of the easiest Unimusha games ever made. They said that the difficulty is going to be more than what was representative in the demo, but only time will tell. Have you played an Unimusha game recently or ever? Uh, how did you feel about the fighting system? Did you feel it was very easy to pick up, or did you feel like there was a curve? Let me know in the comments below.